Yes, dear speed students. So now I am going to render by I am going to deliver a dictation. Uh, it is just little bit speed dictation. So you should all try to write it, and after you should transcribe it. And overall, you have to understand the rhythm of the sentence as well as the content of the passage. Okay. Now during this COVID period, we are all at home, so don't waste your time. Utilize it utilize it perfectly and properly. So I think you will do your best. Thank you. Note down. Para. In view of the nature of order going to be passed in this writ petition at admission stage, there is no need to issue notice to opposite parties, full stop. Para. The petitioner in this writ petition challenges the order dated 17/7/2012 passed by the learned civil judge (Junior Division Jaleshwar election tribunal in election miscase number 1 of 2012 annexure 5, allowing the petitions dated 22/6/2012 annexure 3 series filed by the election petitioner, full stop. A further prayer is made for a direction for striking of evidence of PWs 3, 4 and 5 dated 6/8/2012 and 7/8/2012 under annexure 6 series, full stop. Next para. In annexure 3 series, there are two petitions filed by the election petitioner, one with a prayer to call for the admission register from the principal of the college to prove that Sri Jyoti Prakash Mahapatra was born after the cut-off date, that is 13/3/1996, and another petition was made with a prayer to call for the admission register from the headmaster, Lokanath High School, Baleshwar, to prove the date of birth of Sri Jyoti Prakash Mahapatra, full stop. To this effect, the present petitioner, opposite party number 1, in court below, filed objection under annexure 4, stating therein that the said petitions should not be allowed on the ground that there is no pleading to the effect that the admission register of the said school and Mahavidyalaya are necessary to prove the date of birth of Sri Jyoti Prakash Mahapatra, full stop. Para. Mr. B.S. Das, Learned Counsel appearing for the petitioner submits that two petitions dated 22/6/2012 filed under Annexure 4 series are not in the line of the pleadings made in the election petition, full stop. Therefore, the election tribunal is not justified to allow the said petitions of the election petitioner, full stop. Next para. It is not in dispute that there is a pleading in the election petition that Sri Jyoti Prakash Mahapatra, the fourth child was born on 13/3/1996, that is, after the cut-off date for which opposite party number 1 is not qualified to be elected to the post of Sarpanch, full stop. For ready reference, paragraph 4 of the election petition is reproduced below. Para that the opposite party number 1 has all total 4 children, namely Sandhyarani, Ranjita, Devaprakash and Jyoti Prakash, out of above 4 children, the first 3, namely Sandhyarani, Ranjita and Devaprakash had been begotten, begotten prior to cut-off line, that is 21/4/1995, full stop. But the last child, Jyoti Prakash, had been begotten on 13/3/1996, which is admittedly after the above cut-off line, for which the opposite party number 1 was completely a disqualified candidate for the above post. Para. From the above affirmance, it is crystal clear that the petitioner has taken a specific stand that Sri Jyoti Prakash Mahapatra, the fourth child of the petitioner, was born after the cut-off date for which he is not qualified to be elected to the post of Sarpanch, full stop. However, as stated by the petitioner, there is no pleading with regard to name of the school where the admission register of the students are maintained, full stop. This one.